if you're watching this now on YouTube and you would like to watch or listen to this podcast on like Spotify, Google Podcasts, or anything like that, then you can now. Well, like the episodes aren't fully caught up yet. When this episode goes up on YouTube, we'll have the first 3 episodes of probably bite-sized manga. It will be the name that it's under. Up, and you can listen to it wherever you are. We'll have 2 episodes going up to make sure that the other platforms catch up with the YouTube releases. So after that, you can get your weekly updates from anywhere you get your podcasts, or you can still continue watching it on YouTube. Either way, you'll be supporting us now. Hello, welcome to the Bite-Sized Manga Podcast, also known as the 3Ps of the podcast. We're rebranding, it's fine. This week I'm joined by Hut, aka The Consistency.
Hey, well, okay, I'll take that, sure.
Also joined of course by Ryu, aka The Perpetrator. Man got new mugshots done, so...
Hello.
And I'm, as always, Ben, your host, and we're back here for new chapters of Dragon Ball. I think it's 71 to 80?
71 to 80, yeah.
71 to 80. That's the ones we did. And I gotta be honest, these chapters, we talked about this a little bit before the episode started. These chapters were kind of bullshit, so I just went ahead and took a very small, random, throwaway sentence and just wrote a small little thesis about it.
Sure, what was the sentence?
You say talked about it, but Ryu just said it was...
I agreed! So technically a conversation was had.
A back and forth was had, thus a conversation was being held.
Sure.
Alright, so the sentence was that Bulma said, "Pirate treasure, how romantic." And I thought that one of you motherfuckers would maybe misconstrue that as like, why the fuck did she say romantic? Or one of the audience members. And so I am here to talk about the meaning of romanticism.
Oh boy.
Yes. So it's quite interesting because obviously we have our current notion of what is romantic or romanticism, and that is very much a love-based thing. That's where we have romance movies and stuff from. And that is actually a modern adaptation of a pretty old word. Like, the origins of romanticism as, a genre, because, this is essentially stemming from, the want for adventure. Romanticism or romantic, it comes from a feeling different from the feeling of everyday life. So, excitement, mystery, stuff like that.
Adventure.
Yeah, so adventure. Adventure is a great way to do that. That's that's why in One Piece, Romance Dawn is the beginning of adventure, because that's the original meaning of romance. That's still
that just gave me chills. That's kind of just put things in the line, and it just gave me a chill down my spine. Like, oh shit!
Yes, that is what it means. That is what
cool.
The first arc in One Piece is about. It is the start of adventure, and they used a classic word to describe that thing. So it's interesting because this thing has its origins back in the Dark Ages of all places. That is where this genre of storytelling started. It started with romantic or chivalric romanticism, which is essentially where the author and the readers get enjoyment from a story where the main character is a knight acting chivalrous, saving people. And, you get that, adventure of, you get the feeling of a knight going on adventure, whilst you yourself are probably some fucking farmer somewhere. Not really, because farmers couldn't read at the time. The general level of literacy wasn't, but you get what I mean.
It was mostly just the, inner nobles.
Yeah, and the lazy nobles probably would be the realistic answer. So that's what I spent my time with these chapters reading about.
I was just laughing about the fact that fucking it was Bulma. Bulma called fucking Emerald Blue a fucking fag.
I might need to cut that out. You're not supposed to say that.
Yeah.
That's I wrote around that word in my notes. You're not supposed to say that, man.
Yeah. Oh well. Anyway, and then Krillin just replied, "So the Red Ribbon Army is gay?"
I feel like we need to spend a little bit more time on you making sure you don't do this again. I know this is awkward, but like, bro, we need to ensure that this doesn't happen again. You want more with that? We're not doing this again.
I get it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure, like.
I'm just saying, like.
Look, this is a safe space, but at some point, if it won't be for long if you keep doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
All right, moving on.
Sure.
You were talking about something. I thought you were gonna move on.
I mean, okay, so I was saying.
cut you off to talk about.
I thought it was just funny that the fact that was just like. I mean, I was more gonna link it towards the time.
I did the same thing, but we can do that without saying it.
Fair enough. Anyway, so like I was gonna link it towards that where that word was more normal in the F slur was more normal in that time. At least to like say, and then it was like because the reason Belmo says this is because was it General Blue? It was like not General. Commander Blue.
Do you have your hand up because you want to say something?
Yeah.
Or... Okay.
I don't know that.
Jump in.
It wasn't even that long ago since the word was like, became a no word, right? Since there were like even like the early
tens.
early
tens,
tens.
probably,
Even
like,
then, right? People were still using it, right? As a slur.
Yeah. So I feel like late tens, like, oh god, we're 4 years into the 20s. I hate life.
Oh my god.
Fuck, bro,
Wait.
we're nearly halfway. Oh, this shit's cooked.
Nearly halfway. We just finished
What?
3 years. It's fine.
Yeah, 3 is like halfway to 5. It's more than halfway to 5.
So we're a quarter of the way.
No? 5 isn't divisible into quarters? I mean, yeah, it is, but we're not doing decimals.
Yeah, we're not doing.
Fair enough. I meant like 10 to like 30s, but yeah. What are you eyebrowing? Anyway.
You!
Yes.
You!
You.
Soldier, my inner soldier boy came out. I'm sorry.
You.
Alright, move on.
Soldier boy.
What the fuck were we talking about?
I was talking about how the F slur was in the.
Right, yeah,
like you guys
okay,
were
well, we're
saying.
going back.
Was like when it was written, it was like a very normal word to say to cause
Yeah.
was.
I remember like to put this into perspective, like I remember in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, they had like it was like a plot point that somebody like said not that one but like a different one, starting with H, and like the other guy like literally decked him, because he said that shit about so and so like. And like, I remember watching that as like fuck, that was like either season 1 or 2, so that came out like 2016, I want to say. I don't remember Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Wait, no, 2012, because it ended in 2020 or 2021. So 12-13 is the area we're looking at. And I remember watching that as a kid and being like, I didn't know we weren't supposed to say that.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, part of that might be I was a kid. I was also a middle schooler, so like that's like the area where like all of the slurs are pulled out. Everybody uses all of the slurs,
and they're all normal.
Know what you mean by H, so
I don't really know either.
The audience, like, obviously, I'm not gonna fucking say it.
Yeah. Of course, I'm just like, I don't think I've heard of that one before.
Watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Welcome to the Dragon Ball podcast. Watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Learn the slurs.
Learn.
Imagine.
Please, can we make sure that's not our tagline? Bite-sized manga, learn slurs.
Imagine if I just
Read
watched
manga,
Brooklyn
learn
Nine-Nine
slurs.
I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine get invested into the characters. The second the slur scene comes out, all right, I'm a dip. I'm finished.
I am a head out.
Oh my god. Like, it reminds me. This was like. Okay, we're already derailing.
We can get back to it.
Just quickly. I think it was around 2017 where I first I watched JoJo for the sole reason, not because of the memes, because I found out there was a guy that could stop time. So I was like, pack it up. And then I started watching JoJo's, and I'm like, when is the time stop? We're gonna come
when is the time for the stop of time?
Yeah.
Isn't that in part 4?
No, it's in part 3. It's at the
And
like,
part 4. And technically part 5.
Well, for fuck's sake, yes.
I'm not wrong.
I forget the author's name, but he has a problem with writing time-based villains.
Yeah, Hirohiko Araki.
Yeah, Araki really has a problem with that. He keeps doing that. I read part 5, and the second they introduced this motherfucker at time stop pass, I was like, God damn it, Araki, again!
For fuck's sake, man. We have Chota, bro, Dio, fucking.
Right, one of the main characters also gets it. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, he gets it after learning it from Dio, right?
nah, he just realizes that their stands are similar and goes like, wait a minute, if he can do that, then I can do it.
Yeah, and it's crazy because they have all the same moves except for the most iconic. Yeah, Starfinger. I was about
Some bullshit that was, man.
What do you mean?
Hey, it was used once and never again, bro. Actually, that's something that I also complained about in the Dragon Ball chapters for this week, because I thought that Blue was a great villain for most of this until he had everybody beat and got beaten by a fucking mouse.
I mean, he's not beat yet, right? He's still.
Brother, he got cooked.
I mean, yeah, it'd make yeah.
He had everybody beat. He had his ability working on Krillin and Goku. Bulma's useless anyway, and like, I'm right.
I mean,
so long.
I mean,
useless in a fight. Useless in a fight.
Yeah,
fucking calm down. But and then it's just like, I was genuinely invested. Like, how are they gonna solve this? How are they gonna get out of this? Because earlier in the chapters, they used like the power pole to get Bulma over all of the traps, and I thought that was a great use of like the established power sets. And I was like, I can't believe I didn't think of that. I was sitting there like, how the fuck's Bulma gonna get past here?
Bulma gonna go over? Yeah, exactly.
And then they do that. I'm like, that is really good use of established stuff to overcome a problem. And then, like, the very same thing that I was very happy with Dragon Ball about doing, they just throw the fuck out the window when it comes to the main villain of the fucking arc. Because he gets beaten by a mouse.
I mean, generally he would have won if the...
He would have won if there was no fucking mouse. Did we see mice before? No. Did we see that he was afraid of mice before? No.
I mean, we've seen that he's a pretty boy that's like... He killed someone because they picked their nose earlier, right?
Yes, but like
and he got angry because he got a nosebleed.
That's true, I guess, but like.
But what does that relate to mouses? Like that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah. I mean, mice are looked at as like disgusting creatures, right?
Yeah, okay, but like then Goku puts it in his mouth.
I mean, but Goku
is also
Goku has lived in the wilderness.
Look, I'm just saying that's how the plague happened. The first one, not the recent one.
Well, at least he's, saved the mouse that saved his life.
I still thought that was nasty as fuck, bro. I was like,
I mean, it is, but
it is.
Vermin. He literally put vermin in his mouth.
Yeah, Goku doesn't think about that, so.
Ugh. Yuck, bro.
Yuck.
But like, we can agree that this was a stupid resolution to conflict, right?
Yeah,
because everything before that, I was like, "This is pretty sick," and then like, no.
Like I love when Goku got out of the water, like he had Krillin beat, he like Bulma was still there doing useless, and he had Krillin beat, and then Goku came out, like okay, Goku heard the screams through the water, I guess he came out to help him, he was doing okay, he got fucking frozen up, and we're fucked.
I thought maybe like the restriction would be that like he could only freeze one person at a time. So then it would be like them double teaming and trying to like time it right so that like he's on the defensive trying to freeze them left and right. Whilst right when one of them hits, he freezes, moves out of the way, and then freezes the next one that's coming in, which would be really cool like idea for a fight.
Kind of like how Mr. Aizawa. Yeah, or Mr. Razorhead. Like how he fights when he moving.
That would be sick. But then Mouse.
Fucking Death Mouse came out and then
Danger Mouse.
Danger Mouse.
I can make references to music. That was dumb. Also, whack. Like, do we include the octopus on Goku's kill list? because
Guess
it could
he
talk.
killed him and ate him alive.
Yeah, he ate him, but like it was intelligent. It could speak. It clearly had like a sense of time. And like, if there's animal people in this world that we've been referring to as furries,
I mean, every animal is at least sentient because they all talk.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, then Goku's a genocidal maniac.
Yep.
Yeah, but you know, Goku has no qualms.
But yeah, also had to survive in a sense. So the killing he was doing while he was living and his
okay, so we excuse that. This one wasn't warranted.
This one, I mean, he was still.
He knew he was gonna get lunch. Like out of the
he
fucking.
He was gonna come back later to cons. I mean,
yeah,
this
motherfucker.
Like something.
This motherfucker, homicidal maniac.
I mean, yeah. To be fair though, if that the guy was going to kill him and eat him, so.
Was it self-defense? Yes.
Did you have to
eating
eat him
after
afterwards?
mental? Yes.
he killed him and then just ate him. Hey,
I mean, like ate free food.
To be fair, that was what the office was gonna do against him.
I just got very concerned about the existence of the animal people we've seen, right? Because we know there's animals that talk in this world.
Mm-hmm.
And we know there's animal people fuck the animals. People fuck the talking animals.
I mean, to be fair,
that's how. Yes, that's what that must have happened. That's how this happened.
That's canon. That's canon. That's canon.
We literally see who fucked the hippo. There's a hippo guy in these chapters. Who fucked the hippo?
Some people are into that. I don't know. People are wild.
God, this is the most disturbing realization about the world of Dragon Ball. Holy fuck!
Why the fuck did you think about that? Oh my god.
I was just trying to figure out if this counted as murder. That's probably like fucking hippo guy's dad that he killed. Somehow. It probably works like Fishman in the One Piece, you know? Like, it just means there was a hippo in the family tree somewhere.
Ah, yeah, like that, yeah.
I saw you gearing up to destroy my theory.
Question. Would a hippo be a fishman or a mink?
Why not both?
Fishman, because mink have fur.
Do all minks have fur?
Yes. That's how they generate electricity.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Friction.
Yeah. That makes sense.
If you're here for Dragon Ball and not One Piece, I'm sorry.
I mean, like besides the fucking Colonel Blue shit, there didn't much happen. Like, we got the 3rd star ball, I guess.
I do want to raise the question: what the fuck has the Red Ribbon Army been doing? Like, they're known worldwide as the most evil organization. Like, either they're like terrible Bond villains who aren't remaining secret, or they're Amazon.
Probably Amazon.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah. They also just like, yep, you know, execute him, execute that guy, execute him. You know.
And we've already established they're Nazis, so I feel like the Amazon thing really lines up.
Yeah. We also saw like
we're gonna get cancelled.
We saw
if we're getting cancelled over me saying fuck Amazon, I'll say it again. Fuck Amazon.
Yeah, but like we saw Fat Hitler.
I ain't getting work
earlier,
nowhere
right?
after this podcast. I'm getting fired everywhere.
Like y'all saw that, right?
What?
Fat Hitler?
Yeah, Fat Hitler. He was in the chapters.
Oh yeah. I saw the mustache. I was like, my theory's confirmed.
Oh,
they're just Nazis.
Yep, they are legit just Nazis.
Also, I love how they just don't explain the magic ropes that prevent Roshi from transforming.
No, you could see General Blue use his power on the ropes. He stared at them and then used it to wrap them around others.
But it's never explained what his power is. It
kind of is.
Yeah.
It showed how he does it, but it never showed or explained how he why he can do that. Like, there's no way. Like, we just have that. Is it like Kamehameha? Is just like a very rare ability? Is it something like 6 eyes where you just are born with it?
I feel like it's like an innate technique.
Well, no, I think maybe because the thing is he recognized martial arts, so I'm sure he's trained. He also kicked Goku and Krillin's ass, so he must have trained for something.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely kicked Krillin's ass. Krillin was no match.
I mean, Goku was about to get his ass beat too.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, Krillin was the one that he landed a good hit on him, right?
True. I do want to say, without the freezing thing, do you think Blue would have still beat Goku?
I think it would have been
I think it would have been close.
I think it would have been close, yeah, because like the thing that we see happen is Goku land a hit on Blue, and
He's still himself anyway.
It's yeah, but also it's framed remarkably similarly to when Krillin lands a hit, and we saw Krillin fuck him up.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously we know that Goku's probably stronger than Krillin, but the fact that like
yeah.
But the fact that Blue was able to like get Krillin like down even before using his staring powers, that means that he's at least able to give Goku a good fight, at least.
Yeah.
At the very
I mean, I'd say similar to like how Jackie Chun fought.
Mm-hmm.
Like a very close battle.
Oh god, Jackie Chun is the fucking Soga King of this manga, isn't he?
He is. He definitely is.
Oh god.
Both legends,
Wow.
you know.
Wow.
Legend from Legendary Island.
Yeah, one from Sniper Island, one from Legend Island or something.
Yeah.
Oh god, I gotta keep it. I
Raised
gotta
on the
fucking
Ice
put up
Island.
with this for the next however long.
Yeah, bro, like
Yeah.
how would Jackie Chun be like? Oh my god.
I hate that I opened this can of worms.
Yes, you shouldn't.
Oh fuck.
Should have just shut up.
I'm gonna just move on to my next conversation topic. That diamond
Sure.
can't have been comfortable.
Oh,
No,
that.
not
Yeah.
at all.
What the
Ain't
fuck
no
was
way.
that?
Like, dude, if she pulled it out of her boobs, that's fucking normal. I see girls pull shit out of there all the time. But
Hey,
like,
yeah.
Pause. Pause. Pause.
no, this is normal, bro. This is normal. This is normal. This is absolutely normal.
I don't know what world you live in, man. I
I don't know what
The
the
one where I
movie
talk
like
to
to.
girls frequently.
So not this one.
Not this podcast, man.
That was a good one.
Anyway, yeah. I love how Krillin was like, oh, that's a weird. I thought you had a
We're
weird
skipping
pulse there.
this. I was a rant plan for this shit. Alright, now proceed.
No, I was just saying that the Krillin comment that like Krillin said like I thought you had to wear bolts down there. That's all he said.
Oh yeah.
And then he smelt it, by the way.
That shit was wild. This motherfucker would have gone and cancelled like that today.
Bro, like,
Nah, bro, nah. Nasty motherfucker, nasty. I was like when she pulled it out, I was just like, why the fuck? Why not? Just I'm still like perplexed by that because like I know so many girls who like keep their like phone or like something like it like
Pokemon.
just in their cleavage and then like the fucking like no panties is the option. Like that's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Space, I guess.
I know why Hut's mauling right now.
I
This
was gonna-
this man
I was gonna say-
is crazy.
Nah,
Going crazy.
I was just gonna say, it's like, isn't it still weird to have like your phone and stuff in your cleavage as well?
Bro, do
Like,
you have boobs?
I would put it in
You
there.
know what-
Like,
Yeah,
you have
like-
this option, like, do it, right?
Look,
Yeah,
I
but
had
yeah,
the same
fuck it.
reaction when I saw it for the first time, but then like they explained it to me like I have it. Why not use that? I'm like, that's completely fair, actually. Fuck it.
wow, yeah.
This
What
is
if you had a
thought of it that way.
free survival pocket? You know, what am I? You want to know? Like,
Yeah.
why not use it?
yeah. The anus should be the backup, not the go-to. Anus
That
is
is
the
the
human
prison
pocket.
wallet. That's not
That's the
that's
prison-
not the survival pocket.
That's what I'm saying. It should be a backup.
Fair.
Hut's reaction.
Hut's gonna go.
That's done. That's done.
Hut's gonna like call the insane asylum on both of us after this episode.
Domain expansion.
Insane asylum.
What the fuck, Arkham Asylum?
Oh my god.
Nah. I was just... That's all I wanted to talk about for this episode. Also, I had this whole thing about like the fucking diamond ad in caps. Everything else, regular typing. The diamond thing, I was like, this is fucking
boy.
weird.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he just went for like a more like the writer went more for like comedic thing in there. Just like why not defer expectations and just put it down there, I guess.
I guess I don't know. Like I don't know how much of this is like, you know, it's like a shonen manga and like most shonen mangaka don't know a lot about women. Look, look,
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Or like, is this
as an example?
subversion? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
and like Mashima to some extent, like he's I read his wiki. There's some weird shit in there, bro.
Yeah.
I read because I'm doing research for a fairy tale video that's going up at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like a year from when this video goes up.
Probably.
Yikes.
Also, like, announcement for people that made it this far. This is a terrible spot. I should have done this like earlier in the episode, like right when we were starting. But if you're watching this now on YouTube and you would like to watch or listen to this podcast on like Spotify, Google Podcasts, or anything like that, then you can now. Well, like the episodes aren't fully caught up yet. When this episode goes up on YouTube, we'll have the first 3 episodes of probably bite-sized manga. Will be the name that it's under. Up and you can listen to it wherever you are. We'll have 2 episodes going up to make sure that the other platforms catch up with the YouTube releases. So after that, you can get your weekly updates from anywhere you get your podcasts, or you can still continue watching it on YouTube. Either way, you'll be supporting us, and that'll be great. That's just a little bit of plugging I had to get out of the way.
Maybe you can edit that to be like earlier. Maybe
I could probably like cut it out. But yeah, I'll just I'll just put it at the start of the episode before I do the intro.
Sure.
Right. I know, keep it in here. So like we'll just have the break, and you just realized where the fucking intro came from and why Hut is leaned back like this.
Bro's doing it, but can you do this? Yeah. Crazy.
Oh, like Hut, are you good, man? You've been like slumped back this episode. Do you have anything to talk about, Hut?
Like,
I feel like my neck is uncomfortable.
Your neck?
Yeah, my neck.
What'd you do?
I don't know.
He slept.
Did I tell you about this?
Whiplash.
Like a few. It's almost like a month and a half ago now. I just woke up and my neck was stiff. Right, I couldn't move it at. Yeah, I could have probably said it. I couldn't move it at all. Like, it was like I woke up, it was locked. Right, I couldn't move it. So I went to the doctors. They gave me some meds, right? And I can like move it now. It's a lot better, but I still feel like there are like certain ways I can't move my neck, and that's making me very uncomfortable. I should probably go to the doctor again soon.
Because like you've run out of meds, then I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, you shouldn't be taking them always, right? Like you don't want to get in a way addicted to or needing it to.
I need it.
I need it.
It's like my chocolate addiction.
There. Yeah. Anyway, any Dragon Ball Z topic? Dragon Ball topics you want to talk about?
There is actually a side. There is like a side, like a data book that depicts the power levels of the characters.
Do you have anything interesting Dragon Ball related to talk about? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but like we've talked about this. I don't know. Did we talk about this on the podcast when? I think because like I know we've talked about this, or at least I've talked about this, where the Q&A bits and like the SBS and shit like that. Yeah. We talked about that on the podcast.
Yeah. 2 weeks ago.
I'm not retreading that ground. I refer you to 2 episodes ago.
Yeah,
something like that. I think.
Just watch all the podcast episodes again.
Just watch the episodes, man. What are you doing?
Come on!
What are you doing?
Come on! There you go.
Yeah.
Done.
Well done, Hut.
Yep, I'm too good.
No, but you got like so what about the power levels though? Is there like anything?
Fun fact: when Goku becomes a great ape, he becomes 10 times stronger.
We got numbers. We got numbers to work with.
Mm-hmm.
We got calculations to do.
Wait, when he's an ape, is he comparable to the moon? Is that how the scales?
Like how's the power level of the moon?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
See, that's a good
question. Is it over 9,000?
Definitely not, but maybe.
And when the rabbit guy that Master Roshi definitely killed, like when he landed there, did his power level get added to it? Multiplied, divided,
Oh.
subtracted,
Negated?
to the power of,
I feel like you know.
integrated.
Okay, do you know?
Also integral?
So you know Jujutsu Kaisen, you know?
Oh god.
Oh god.
No,
Never mind.
Listen,
Don't even ask. Never mind. We didn't ask.
Alright. So
Oh,
that's
Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 ended, right?
Yep, it's been like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks.
So welcome to all the JJK viewers that really need something to fill the void. We won't be able to do it, but I appreciate you trying it with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solo Leveling came out yesterday.
I actually kind of want to watch that. Genuinely, I think that might be interesting. I feel like
I want to see what they change.
yeah,
mostly.
precisely.
Mhm.
That, and also I feel like there's
So
like
you don't
genuinely
know.
like go on.
The manga is Korean, so when they put the main character as Japanese, it's gonna be weird because in the
Yes,
manga
they
Japan
changed the
comes up.
setting.
So they changed the country of origin of the main character, even though the So I don't know how they're
Spoilers!
gonna.
Now we have anime
But-
only, so we have to give consideration to it.
Just bleep
It's
that
one
out.
episode.
Yeah, just bleep that out. Anyways,
Anyway,
You say this like I can just mark the fucking timestamp in my head.
yeah, just bleep.
just
this.
watch the
No, I'm just being like
episode
just
before you
like
editing it.
beep, you know. Anyways, so they actually, I'm pretty sure it was they have 2 separate subs, or
Mhm.
one where they have all of the names and places in Korean, and the other in Japanese. And I
That's
don't know how that
fucking
works.
stupid.
That
Yeah.
seems. I mean, they're doing it because
I think one is for the Japanese audience.
Oh god, we're going through the 4Kids era, but with Korea.
Oh wow. Yep.
For Korea.
That is unhinged, sir. That is unhinged.
Oh, that's Korean.
I like the idea that it's like actually like a super meaningful title, but then like it like everybody outside of Korea just has for Korean because it's just Korean words. Oh my
Oh,
god.
Yep. So, and the name for Solo Leveling is Oredake Level Up Naken.
Translated.
Solo Leveling.
I think it's supposed to be only I level up
I think so.
because that's like the alternative like title for solo
title.
leveling as
Yeah,
well.
it's already the alternative title in Korean.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can level up. I think it is.
Oh
normally.
yeah.
Here are the other names: Solo Leveling, Nahojiman Level Up, I Level Up Alone, and
Okay.
a last one that's in Korean. So
For Korean.
So
Yes.
lovely.
one is in. They have one in Korean after and one in Japanese after.
Huh.
Crazy.
I feel like we're just gonna like everything's cyclical, which is something that I'm both like excited about like to see as like a concept because it's cool to like watch it go around, but also terrified of because everything goes around.
Comes around.
Comes around. Goes
Yes,
around.
but like it like if we're like genuinely getting to that point again where we're just redoing subs and shit and dubs, I'm like that would be cool, but also oh fuck, that's gonna be awful.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's no good argument behind this. It's just like it's going to be both cool and awful for
The
various
thing with
reasons.
the thing with doing subs in 2 languages and like changing place around and whatever, it will be weird because the like actual like art that you'll see will probably be based in Japan. Like, well, you'll still see the different in architecture. You'll still see differences in.
Yeah.
I don't
Like
know
that-
how.
that's
Like,
why I
I don't know.
think
Maybe
it's
maybe
weird.
they actually drew. It in
Maybe
Korea, I don't
they're
know.
gonna they'll pull a fucking Sanji from the 4Kids up. You ain't smoking no cigars, kid. You get
Maybe
lollipops.
they generally just made 2 animes. One that's just fully Japanese and one that's just fully Korean.
What I'm
different
like,
actors,
dude. At
different
that
everything.
point, I'm spitting on this shit.
At
like,
that
like
at
I
that
called
point,
this.
it's just like, why do double work? Just make it in Korean.
Like I was saying, I called this. The episode came out yesterday. We can check.
We can check.
But
have
I don't
one-
know yet, so like I could be right.
Yeah, me neither.
I
We
just-
all 3 haven't seen.
Okay, I didn't. I just
This is
checked something.
three
What? I
ignorant
don't know what we were talking
motherfuckers.
about. I just checked something. What?
What did you check, Hut?
I checked if they had the Korean subs as well on Crunchyroll.
And do they?
Yes, they have in Japanese and Korean. That's why
I wonder what I'll prefer. I mean, if it's made by Japanese, you would expect Japanese to be better?
Y'all, okay, I'll say this after the podcast, if this is spoilers.
I'm just wondering if I'll finally watch anime again.
I haven't read shit in like a week. I haven't watched anything.
I've
like
evolved,
months.
guys. I've evolved. I've started reading the light novels now. I'm better. I've ascended even further.
What?
Yep.
How about you read a fucking regular novel, bitch?
How about you read a regular book,
No.
you motherfucker?
I've read the regular
You
books.
fucking weeb.
You fucking dweeb.
Why won't you take any of my book recommendations?
God,
It's like
get
there's
the
that
books.
many, man. There's way too many.
But they're
Narrow
all
it down.
good!
I'm just thinking that I have to actually, get the books, right? It's really
So?
hard to read. Yeah. I'll
Get an
come to
audio
it when I have
Like you can
money.
get them online. You can pirate them for an e-reader.
Oh.
Fence eyes.
I thought that was more subtle. I really thought that was more subtle than it was.
Yeah, you gave me like the look like, what the fuck did you say to me?
I'm sorry, I didn't. Look, I don't have to tell you how I really feel. Apparently, my eyes did that for you. Fucking goddamn. Okay.
You're pirating books now, are we?
Man, really was like.
Speaking of books, I got 3rd edition for the Berserk Deluxe. actually.
Yay!
Yeah, finally. They had it in stock again. I'm like, fucking hell.
Fuck.
Man.
Nice. I'm still hung up on the fucking books.
Yeah, Ben learned how to side-eye that.
It wasn't even like side eye, it was up
You
eye.
look straight down, you look like this. Like this.
It was like deep in the gremlin mode, bro.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Fuck you say to me?
Spoiler for JK season 2, right? But it's like when Gojo, no, Mahito saw Gojo do the 0.1 second domain expansion. He's like, all right, I can do it better. And then Mahito just does the same. That's you. That was you right now. You just casually absorbed all the side eyes you've seen in your life and then just admitted it at that moment.
That's fun. I thought you were gonna do like the thing where like Gojo like looks down his glasses and goes, "I'm the strongest" or something.
Nah, I'd win.
No, not the I'd win. So fucking hell.
Oh, aye.
Like I'm genuinely hoping to actually get back into anime because there's so many like good ones that I feel like would be fun to watch, and also like because like JJK season 2, I've read it twice. I've read JJK twice, but you wouldn't think so because I complain about it a lot. But
I was
Green
gonna
Dragon
say,
Ball,
I
you're
would.
complaining a shit ton about it, so I don't know.
I was gonna say I don't think so because
I'm a
you-
grumpy
you
old
know,
man.
Yeah, I said you weren't gonna. I was gonna think so because you have like forgot everything apparently.
Yeah, like normally like on my second read through I retain a lot more information. Didn't happen.
Yeah, it made me realize that I'm actually pretty good at remembering things for like series I've read previously.
I genuinely for JJK, I'm like, did that happen? Did that not happen? I'm so
Me.
in the level of like, what the fuck happened in those 250 chapters that I've read? Like I read them all like one go in like a very quick period. So I just read through them like,
Yeah.
what did I just read actually?
know-
I'll be fine.
It's like
Probably.
JoJo's. Like, you read it, or watch it, do whatever the fuck you want. Like, it doesn't matter if it's 5 minutes after, or 5 years after. You won't be able to fucking recount what happened.
Yeah. Like genuinely, I remember.
I
some,
saw
like,
her
key
trying
moments.
that the second I said it. This man looked to his side and said, "Nah, I can do it." Wait a minute. Those were the exact thoughts that went through his head. I saw
Give
it.
me, like-
I saw it.
Yeah, give me like 5 seconds. I got this.
All right, part 1, go.
Okay.
Did he cut out for that? He cut. Wait, am I the only one not hearing this? I don't hear anything either. Wait.
I don't hear anything as well.
Okay.
Wait,
was-
Ryu's
I
back.
I thought I was muted. I was muted.
Wait, did Discord just decide that you can't recount JoJo's when you
I didn't hear me. I didn't hear
anybody.
I didn't hear both of you.
Okay, that's a sign from God. We just committed sacrilege. Nobody can do this. This is.
Jack up.
Oh my god! That's the sign. Oh my god!
Holy shit!
I thought you muted me like this.
No, I didn't do anything. Oh my god!
I was like, I was laughing at it. I'm like, wait a minute. I see Ben laughing. And
I had the same thing, but oh my god! That's fucking okay. We're not trying that again. That's outlawed apparently by the universe.
I thought maybe Hudge disconnected himself, like his audio, so I laughed.
Yeah,
and then I saw you, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, holy fuck! Like, okay, that's right. Crazy. Also, I want to point out how like insanely different the vibes have become.
Yeah, like, I thought of this while reading it too. Like, this is not as goofy as it used to be.
No.
Oh, I was talking about the podcast. We've gotten a lot worse.
Oh yeah.
Like the energy has gone up a lot, and like also like the goof has gone up. Like discussions down, goofiness up. We're doing the inverse of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Reading 7 chapters of Dragon Ball's gone wrong.
Yeah.
It's like I think it's very interesting. I think it's just because we've because we genuinely hit a little bit of a dead end right now, I think. Because again, like the chapters, there's a lot of like the same stuff to like talk about. I could have talked about more like negative things, but that would have just been me rehashing the exact same things that I've been harping on about, and I don't want to keep doing that because it's not.
I'm hoping stuff changes soon. Like we get more sidecasts. We get more
just now
topics.
Like the things that I've complained about so far are still present mostly. Like they're slowly changing. We're seeing that drift. That is what Hut just mentioned. Like we're seeing the drift towards a little bit more serious
fighting.
Like we have a more serious enemy. Baby steps. We're trying to get rid of them more, like in like more interesting ways. Probably, I hope so. For the love of God. Well, it's notably shifted and it's getting more interesting, but we're not quite there yet. This is like I feel like this is like growing out your hair, Ryu. You'll be able to fucking. Test this. It's like growing out your hair, where like when you go from short, and then there's like that awkward middle part where it's just like weird, and then like at some point it starts looking good again. Yeah, I think that's where we're at with Dragon Ball right now. Like there's some interesting stuff. There's also some like a lot of stuff that doesn't work, and we're in that transitional phase.
Like you can definitely tell the author is like the author is going from like the goofy Dr. Slum that he was used to, slowly moving into more of a serious like shonen that we are getting.
I think like he's still using those. Yeah, he's still using those comedic elements, but he's like learning what the format of shonen storytelling can do. Exactly. And he's doing that slowly, and it's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting to see that transition. It's just the question that like is really going to be interesting with regards to that is how fast this is going to be, because we're 70 chapters in, and 80 chapters, right? We're now 80 chapters in. And is this gonna take like another 80 for us to notice a sizable shift, or are we gonna like by the time we hit 100, like are we gonna like hit something more serious, and is this gonna change? And can I talk about something else for once?
Can we not have a giant discussion about random other manga and anime?
That's a pipe dream. That's a pipe dream. That's never gonna happen.
See,
yeah.
Also, I have since Akira Toriyama did draw a map of Dragon Ball, like the world.
No.
Why is that not already our background?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't think it has been shown, and I don't think it's been like
I haven't seen it.
Shown.
I haven't seen it.
I don't think it's gonna be shown in the let me look it up first, actually, real quick.
How about you look it up after the episode? That's right. It's about to be that time. We've just like this week we discussed a lot of like in phases, like we kept shifting in and out of Dragon Ball, and I think it worked pretty well. Yeah. We had a little bit of goofier episode, we had a little bit of more high energy episode, and we have new like audio format stuff. For the people that are getting to this episode on audio platforms, disregard everything we've said. Welcome. Enjoy your stay. We're gonna get up out of here though. We'll see you next week. for another 10 chapters. Be sure to read along with us. And with that, we say goodbye to Ryu.
Laters.
To Hut.
Bye.
And I've been your host, and we'll see you next week, everybody. Goodbye.